Welcome to My Daily Thread. It's a great little place to get a snippet of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters to start or to end your day. I'm Jeff Lichty. All right, friends, we're back. Let's get right into it. My Daily Thread, snippets of wisdom. Yes, and Patañjali has been taking us through the second chapter, the Sādhana Pāda. That's this chapter that speaks about practice. We were talking about chapter 2, verse 27, tasya saptadhā prāntabhūmiḥ prajñā. For one with steady clarity, wisdom unfolds in 7 stages towards the final freedom, that final liberation. And remember, we're talking about insight and how we can relax in this process. If we're trying to hold our awareness steady and try to concentrate, then we said yesterday that the wisdom dawns slowly and steady, organically, beautifully, just like true love. And this doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but this can be family, maybe a country. It grows organically. It's not a thing that just switches on overnight. That it has to be tested over the span of time. It has to unfold naturally, organically. It needs to lead to insight, but that comes only by concentrating on becoming clear on what it is we need, what we want, and really where we're going. Now, Patañjali had given us this 7 stages piece, and that's what I want to just touch on today. And I also said I'm not going to break them down. That's for people a lot wiser than me. All I know is this about these 7 things. The first 2 or 3, they talk about our recognition that suffering is the cause of a lot of our obstruction to really seeing clearly, to the freedom that we have possible, to really knowing ourselves. And that suffering is caused by ignorance of vidya, and we've talked about that over the past couple sutras. And then viveka-khyāti, when we learn to cultivate discriminative wisdom to help us get past the chirping or the fluctuations of all of our mind stuff, those would be the 4, 5, 6 steps in this saptadhā, the 7 ways to work towards kaivalya or freedom. And it's just this idea that we understand that there's like a progression in our growing wisdom. There's a progression in our viveka-khyāti. Ooh. And then you hear my ex-wife's dogs in the background barking. Please excuse that. Nothing like being a good ex-husband and looking after the dogs for a trip. I'm going to let it go. Let's see what happens. The 7th step is kaivalya. It's the complete liberation. It's the freedom. I think the thing we need to think about is this. I'm going to say this for me. Can I trust the process? You see, day to day, I am invited with the sutras and the study of the sutras, specifically this one, to understand that the wisdom grows over time. It doesn't just appear. And I'm not going to see results overnight. Sometimes I might be stuck in the dirty, mucky mess for a while. And you know what? That's okay. Can you cultivate some trust in a process? Can you trust time? It's back to that Einstein asking that question. Is the universe a friendly place? Can you choose awareness? Can you choose it over and over again? Can you allow that wisdom to grow inside you? You didn't get to where you are. It took me 56 years to get here. A bunch of relationships, a few ex-wives, a few things to grow in my trust of self, to grow in this beautiful thing called life, to grow into the next step for me, whatever that happens to be. Can I, even if I can't always feel it, even if I can't always see it, can I start to cultivate trust in the process? Be where I am, and then try my best to cultivate clarity. All right. I think that's more than enough preaching from the non-preacher kid. Think about this. Where can I right now today start to trust this process? Where am I growing even though I don't really see it? The wisdom is going to unfold. It's going to unfold one clear moment at a time. Try to be clear and try to get to the true root of who you are. All right, friends, that's it for today. Om. Peace out.